Umineko when they cry, part whatchamacallit, part 258. And this covers the fucking episode 7 question mark of the Tea Party. So, where we last left off, where I last left off, I wrapped up fucking episode 7 of the Tea Party. You know, could have made my rant a bit more better because I've used the lesser of four evils argument, but oh well, doesn't matter. Like whether I get like an agreement or a disagreement here and there, like what can you do? Because like I'm sure like eventually down the line I'll live stream episode 8 of me reading it through. It's gonna be my first time actually live streaming on YouTube because I remember I used to like live stream on Twitch until this whole you know TOS policies updated is where it's like I wanted to come back like a year later, but it's like what's the point? Anyway, without further ado, let's read through the episode 7 question mark. Will it be better, or will it be some? Will there be some hope, or will there be some like some sort of like you know some sort of victory dance by the witches? Who fucking knows? All right, time to brace myself. Oh, we're going back to where Featherine is. The game. 2 white pieces were set on the chessboard. The countless black pieces surrounding them were now just packed together, not even placed on the squares. Berncastle tipped the 2 white pieces over. I assume the 2 white pieces are Leon and Willard, and took them off the board. Sounds like one hell of a victory for you.
やはりそなたの朗読は耳に馴染むぞ、我が巫女よ。
Oh yes, good old Feathering.
あんたのお望み通り、腹渡の内側まで書き出してやった。答え合わせにはこれで十分でしょ。
実に満足しているぞ。
This bitch just said umu.
そなたが明かした答えを鍵に、これまでの物語を遡り。
Although umu seems like another word for like yes or of course. So.
まるで宝石箱のような密室の数々を一つずつ開いていこ
う。Going through all details? Oh shit.
鍵を得ることは楽しい。そしてその鍵で個々を開いていくことはもっと楽しい。ご苦労であった我が巫女よ。これより先は私一人でゆっくりと思考を楽しみたい。もう十分であるぞ。
Let me enjoy my thoughts like the elderly woman you are. Fucking Feathering. The witch of theater going sat back in her rocking chair, a satisfied smile on her face as though enjoying a pleasant aftertaste. There was no need for a game board anymore. She just had to go back in her mind, through the whole set of tales, to check whether her theory was right or not. It seemed to leave her pleasantly drunk even better than the most expensive wine. How the fuck you get... Okay, I don't know how you can get drunk without actually like consuming like injecting the alcohol in your soul, but okay.
私はこれで用済みかしら。
ご苦労であった我が巫女よ。 その任を解く。私は再び眠りにつく。この心地よきまどろみを数百年にわたって楽しみたい。
This bitch is gonna discharge Bernkastel of her duty and then slumber for like hundreds of years.
そして私が再び飽きるとき、そなたは私を楽しませるためにまた新しい物語を見つけてくるのだ。それまでの数百年のひととき。
I don't know, like I'm pretty sure I'm underestimating her, and Featherine will probably fucking destroy me in a second.
そなたの自由を許す。あっぱれであったぞ、ベルンカステル。かわいい、かわいい、我が巫女よ。
知ったことじゃないわ。勝手に干からびて死になさいよ。じゃあね、未来永劫さようなら。
Damn. That unpleasant look on her face.
数百年ごときをそなたは未来永劫と呼ぶというのか？
I mean, just because she said a few hundred centuries doesn't mean like it's a rest of the time. I mean, yeah, you can say like a few hundred centuries is like pretty long, but when you make like a specific number, it doesn't mean it's unlimited within Bernkastel's wording. Like saying a specific number is still a limited amount. So Featherine's probably gonna come back and bug you again. So what is Bernkastel gonna do within her hundreds of years? Featherine's consciousness slowly faded away. Disappeared just like that. As the owner of the study's slumber grew deeper, the lights about the room slowly darkened.
永遠におやすみ、アウアウローラ。このゲーム版はあんたにはもう不要よね。
The way she says is like you sound like you're mimicking the words of a fucking doggo, bro.
私がもらっていくわ。
Bernkastel reached out towards Pieto's game board, which lay on the table in front of Featherine's rocking chair, and tapped it twice. The game board and the pieces flew into the air, folded up and put themselves away, then landed on Bernkastel's outstretched right hand.
私、まだ全然ゲームマスターをやっていないのよ。私はベアとの葬儀をやっただけ。そして腹渡を引きずり出しただけ。
Well, yeah, because you did the fucking Rip Bozo and just memed on it.
まだ何にもやっちゃいない。
Bernkastel's smile twisted evilly. Then the game board floated up once again, and a world unfolded itself above Bernkastel's palm.
さあ、ベアとのゲーム版の駒たち。
Oh boy. What shenanigans is she gonna pull this time?
私を最高に楽しませる最高に残虐な物語を紡がせてあげるわ。おののきなさい。約束された絶対の運命を。奇跡の魔女ベルンカステルの名において、そしてベアとのゲームの最後のゲームマスターとして宣言するわ。 ただ宣言するだけじゃつまらないのね。ベアとのゲームにのっとって赤き真実で宣言してやった方がいいかしら。
Oh, the headset was acting up for a moment.
それがいいんじゃない？
Wow, Lambda. I didn't see you show up.
まだ甘い夢を見てる魔女どももいるみたいだし。あらラムダ、いたの？いるわよね。私のいるところならどこへでも。言ってやりなさいよ。甘い夢見てる魔女どもに。そうするの？奇跡の魔女として、そして最後のゲームマスターとして最後のゲームを宣言するわ。そして約束する。
The final episode?
このゲームにハッピーエンドは与えない。
I won't give this game a happy ending. Isn't in the red truth. So are you telling me, with how dysfunctional the truth is as a whole, there's no sort of resolve or some sort of negotiation of, letting it, let it rest after like episodes and episodes in? Oh, there you go. And then the screen went crazy. And we're back in the chapel. I hear the sobs of a child. A single girl was crying in a desolate, quiet chapel. She was a small girl, only 6 years old. Oh, this is supposed to be Angie. This is Angie when she's like a 6-year-old child. So, the girl who would, for 12 years starting now, lament the fact that she wasn't on this island during October 4th and 5th, 1986. Then, a single man. The man noticed the girl, walked up to her quietly, trying not to scare her, and put his arms gently around her shoulders.
お兄ちゃん。
So this is... So Angie, alone in the chapel, was like crying for some reason. Something scary going on. But, here comes Battler to the rescue.
探したぞ、エンジェ。
The girl jumped into her big brother's chest and started crying again.
どうした？何をそんなに悲しんでいるんだ？
Why is Angie sad?
今日クラスの子にいじめられたの。テレビでお母さんは悪い人たちとつながりがあったって。だからうちのお父さんとお母さんが犯人でみんなを殺したんだろうって。エヴァおばさんにそんなことないよねって聞いたのに答えてくれないの。お父さんとお母さんは悪くなんかないよね。ねえ。
That's weird. Either Angie like has some sort of clairvoyance of what happens in the future. So the Angie from 12 years later like implanted all these, bad stuff going on into her 6-year-old self. Or, what if this theory, what if this whole entire theory when it comes to Angie is like her as like, you know, what was it? 19 yeah, 1986 Angie. The Angie from 1986 was like predicting all those bad moments happening, and all this stuff she's explaining right here in this dialogue is nothing more than, the endless counts and endless amounts of nightmares. I don't know. That's a really stupid theory of me to all of this is just a bad dream, you know. Kiri and Rudolph were being pieces of shit. That's not true at all. Hmm. That's just a nightmare you've been trying to bear through your whole life.
かわいそうに。みんながあの島であの日何があったのかを好き勝手なことを言ってるんだな。
Yeah, where the fuck were you at, Battler, during episode 7? Also, what happened to you during like the fucking episode 7 tea party? Like the last time you were on the your one of your like battler, like you're a piece of you, you know. The last time you were on the fucking phone with Kiri, and then you were like, never have seen you.
そこにお座り。
うん。
What's going on here? When the man pointed to the floor, a cloud of gold butterflies gathered there and created a chair. The girl obediently sat down on it.
お兄ちゃんは知ってるよね。お父さんとお母さんは悪い人じゃないって知ってるよね。
I mean, who fucking knows? Like, I can say that Kiri is like the worst of the four, but it's hard to tell.
ああ、もちろんだとも。
Because you know what they say, from the YouTube comment that I got was the whole like, if I say Rudolph and Kiri is evil, then that's just the truth within my own perspective, I guess.
誰も悪い人なんかいないって知ってるさ。
じゃあ教えて。あの日何があったの？ロケン島で何があったの？
Yeah, what did happen?
いいとも。
Because there are so many fragments, there's so many stories where it's really look, all the fucking countless amount of the stories, and it's hard to tell which one is fucking legitimate, you know?
話してあげるよ。あの日、あの島で何があったのか。
それは怖い話。
まさか。
Nah, it's not a scary
そ
story.
れは悲しい話？
とんでもない。
So it's not a scary story, it's not a sad story, then what is it?
それはどんな話？
聞いたエンジェが自分で決めるといい。決して辛い話じゃないんだよ。だからお聞き。
Okay. So we're gonna listen through a story, and then we can make our judgments for ourselves whether it's whether we like it or not.
うん。
I don't know how
バトラーお兄ち
I
ゃ
don't
ん。
know how I don't know how I don't know how bad is it mentally, but we'll see.
あの日、お兄ちゃんたちは六軒島へ行ったんだよ。とても大勢でね、大事な親族会議があることになってたんだ。うん。まずは どこから話したものかな。これがエンジェに捧げる最後のゲーム。お聞き、エンジェ。あの日六軒島で何があったのか。これは辛い話でも悲しい話でもないんだよ。
The Tale for Angie. This is a very peaceful track, or song that is. Track is just instrumental of a song, while track is like a instrumental version of the music, while song is just music with vocals. 'This sounds like an ED song to conclude the entirety of episode 7. There you have it. Episode 7 question mark concluded. New elements added. New elements may be accessed from the title screen. What do we got here? So we have a new title screen where it has a painting of Willard and Leon. What is this? So right here we have the episode 8, which is the finale of Umineko. I'm curious how about episode 7 really is. Oh, so we can just mess around with the cast. Let's see. We can mess around with it later. Do want to go through tips to see what we missed out. I mean, we already did read through SSVD. What about Grim War? Wait, the thing? Shamisen or Hime? I'm pretty sure I already read these, the Shamisen, although I don't really recall. Traditional Japanese string instrument similar to fretless banjo. The name of the instrument comes from its 3 string. I know what it is. I think because I've seen it. Yeah, it's like a banjo, but it's like a Japanese traditional instrument. Because I've seen it like enough anime to realize, but it's like, oh, the membrane stretched over the hollow body of the shamisen was traditionally made from cat skin. Oh wow. Tips. The SSVD has a long history, even by the standard. Tradition for the agency inherently. I'm pretty sure I already read this though. All right. So, what did I learn from the question mark of episode 7 of the Tea Party? Would I dare to argue against the red truth of, this tale will never have a happy ending? Maybe, but. And then we also have, Badler telling Angie, Angie from 1986. And, tell Badler's gonna tell her the story of how what had happened on Rokujima. So I feel like maybe there's going to be some, a 1v1 when it comes to storytelling of episode 8. I always I always hear like an argument from someone where like someone, had some mixed feelings of finishing up the final episode of Umineko. Some people say that, that episode 8 is a bittersweet moment, but we'll see because I haven't read episode 8 myself. Maybe episode 8 is going to be as long as episode 4, which is why like I'll maybe live stream it, but we'll see. But yeah, I get the feeling that episode 8 is one of those things where maybe I'll understand, you know, maybe they'll give me like the whole understanding of Umineko, and I can make the judgment for myself. But then if I want to say Umineko has some sort of philosophical notion to it, but a lot of the times like there are more to like, than just a dysfunctional characters. And I'm hoping they'll just address their flaws. Because everything about it is like, when it comes to Ushiro Miya family is pretty disastrous in a way. If it's gonna be, an Angie comeback, just like with episode 4, who knows? But with that said, I will conclude it from here. So, without further ado, next part, well, who knows if I'll live stream episode 8 or not. It's just that who knows? It's like, it's a maybe. Maybe. I don't know when I'll start up episode 8, but maybe. Would I have do I even have the time to, go back in like previous episodes and try to solve the mystery from there? You know, I mean I could do it at any time. I'm not saying that I don't want to, but I personally think it's optional. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. And take care.